us every weekend, oh, the vibe's so fine. Saturday, sit down with Mr. Drayton. Shine!
You are now locked in to the Saturday Sit Down with the talented Mr. Drayton. Your favorite place for the best conversations. We're talking news, politics, entertainment, and possibly the ever so rare nipple slip. You are now locked in with the talented Mr. Drayton, and this is the Saturday Sit Down.
Self-aggrandizing at its finest. Good morning, America. Well, good afternoon, America. You are yet tuned in to the Saturday Sit Down with me, your host, Gregory the Talented Mr. Drayton, a.k.a. Alice's baby, live from the planet of Atlanta. Now, before we get into the foolishness and the ruckus of it all, I would like to dedicate this show to one of my besties. His four-legged friend, my boy Chester, climbed in his bag for the last time yesterday and went to meet his maker. He was 14 years old, so we shall not cry. Yeah, he was 100 in human years. He was a crotchety-ass old man, and he was ready to go. And he chose yesterday because he knew I was off, and he wanted to ruin my day. So he did. So there you go. This one goes out to you, my man. I'm gonna miss you having you jingle to the door and you ruining my audio for the broadcast. But I love you so much, Chester. Don't make me cry. Take that. Wow. I mean, so I've had tons of dogs, real quick. I've had tons of dogs, but I don't think I've had a dog with so much personality. And, I would take it for years. I took him to work and he would sit in my office and we traveled all together. And at one point I had surgery and I gave him to my brother. And so the later part of his years was spent with my brother, and we're both, for different reasons, are having a really hard time. So keep us in prayer and rest in peace, Chester. You were a good boy. So there you go. All right. So as I do each and every Saturday, thank you for making me cry, Swag. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. I was like, oh, no, there's a dog. Oh, God. So as I do each and every Saturday, I bring the homies along so we can discuss what's going on in the world. And we try to do it from a comic lens and some fucking around and finding out. We'll take you back through the week of what's happening here at M3. Because if you don't know, M3 is a whole ass network. And we have a whole ton of shows for you throughout the week. And I would like to introduce you to one of those hosts firstly. And he is Tuesday nights on 7 p.m. to be exact. Now, some things you want to find out about this guy. If you want to know if the straights are okay, if the gays are okay, if you okay, if your mama going to be okay, tune into this guy. Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. out west. So you can drive home with him. You're getting off work in the West Coast. My man Swag for Life out there in Tijuana with a cat, a sewing machine, making badass bags for people, so check him out if you need your custom bag. What's going on, Mr. Tijuana?
Nothing much. I didn't mean to do that to you. I'm sorry. I didn't.
You got me. You got it.
I photobombed you like that, but I wanted the audience.
Yeah, we'll put it up again at the end of the show. I just wasn't ready for. I mean, he is so cute. He was so cute. He was.
Like, he is a character, and like Greg said, he is an old man.
He's a crotchety. He's grumpy as fuck.
But the cool thing about Chester is, like, I found out that he likes to travel. Like Greg says, he hops in the bag and he'll go for rides, stuff like that. I'm just like, T'Challa with him. I could never travel with T'Challa. With Chester.
Chester, Chester has been around the world and never made a peep on an airplane. He's been on buses and trains. He's never made a peep, Malcolm, not a one sound. But he was so small, I had to put a bell around his neck because I lived in a huge-ass townhouse when we lived alone. And I had to put a bell around his neck so I could find him because he would get lost in the house. And so when we traveled, I would take the bell off so he wouldn't make noises. And flight attendants, train attendants would be like, "It's a dog in there." I was like, "Yeah." It was like, "He's not going to make any noise." No, he's not going to make any noise. And in fact, you are going to wake him up if you keep talking and calling him. Yeah. So yesterday, it was so befitting. We had scheduled his euthanasia. It was really bad yesterday. We had scheduled his euthanasia for 4:30. So at 3:50, he hopped his ass in that bag and went to sleep for the last time. And I was like, this motherfucker. He couldn't even wait. So he lived his own way. He died his own way. But anyway, on to more happier things. Somebody in a pink shirt has a haircut. And I am now going to reintroduce him as the best afro in the business. My man, 20 grand, Wednesday nights on Malcolm the Philosopher King. Listen, last Wednesday night, we had a rip-roaring good time. Please tune in, join in this Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, relationships, mental health topics. Oh, what's that new topic you had? What's the new segment you have?
I was inspired by Swag to follow some of the, the stories on TikTok.
So
I got caught up in a story. I was like, "Oh my god, this is real."
Well, I'm gonna give you a little hint. I'm sure that made the weekly rewind. So make sure make sure you tune in. I'm not gonna tell you what we discussed, but we had a full panel, and everybody was absolutely floored by this segment. So tune in later in this show, and then tune in Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this very network. If you are watching in Facebook, if you're watching on Instagram, you can also go to YouTube, sign up, join a friend, join. We got Patreon for you, www.youtube.com/mailmeyourmind2. Why 2, Malcolm?
Because they took one.
Yes. I love that deadpan delivery. You can't beat it. It's because they took one. Absolutely. They took it, motherfuckers. So, yes, indeed. Now, I changed the hours of this show, Swag, to 1 p.m. on a Saturday. Give a chance to get up and get coffee. My people on the West Coast were complaining, "Greg, we get up too early. We love you, but we can't do it." Well, here you are.
We love you, but we don't love you that much.
So it is now 10 a.m. You get your ass up and come with me, and we're going to do something together. We're going to watch the Black News, brought to you by me. Come on, let's go.
This is Black News.
Now, real quick before I jump into the Black News, I've decided I'm going to pull the track off of that, and I want to wake up to that every morning. Get out of the bed. Or get out of the bed like Shaft. Then like a black superhero. No, we have plenty of news today. Well, do you have the daddy poopy pants thing I like to show? Today's daddy poop. Oh, we have a new one today. Look, he's just gagging on cock. Look at him. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Speaking of gagging on cock, on today's news, we have Kim Davis, we have Ghislaine Maxwell, and the ever so present Epstein, and we have Candace Owens. So we have the whole host, and then in another segment we call "Fuck Around and Find Out," it continues when Megan Kelly catches a stray. But first up, in the Black News today, I'll give you there's still the occupation of D.C. Today's the last day. The president, to deflect from his Epstein troubles, has decided that D.C. was crime-ridden. There was some right-wing talk of one of his staffers got carjacked. Now, let me explain to you about a carjacking in a major city. It happens in Tampa. It happens in Tupelo. It happens in any place in the United States. You can live in the smallest town, the biggest metropolis. I guarantee you right now here in the planet of Atlanta, as I speak, I can go downtown to the corner of this and the corner of that, and somebody is getting carjacked, robbed, raped, murdered, pilfered, or otherwise made to feel uncomfortable. So what the president has took this news to say D.C. was occupied by criminals and hoodlums. Now, mind you, he says that about every city that's ran by a black person. Now, the mayor of D.C. is a woman of color, and she has something to say about his occupation. Mayor Bowser, if you would, please.
I believe that the president's view of D.C. is shaped by his COVID-era experience during his first term. And it is true that those were more challenging times related to some issues. It is also true that we experienced a crime spike post-COVID, but we worked quickly to put laws in place and tactics that got violent offenders off our streets and gave our police officers more tools, which is why we have seen a huge decrease in crime because of those efforts. We have been able to reverse that 2023 crime spike. This year, crime isn't just down from 2023, it's also down from 2019, before the pandemic, and we're at a 30-year violent crime low.
Did you hear that, Michael?
Yeah. What's interesting is not only that, it's one of the lower crime statistics amongst American cities in general, right?
Yes,
it's not even in the top 20. It's not even, so that's surprising to me. Like, even compared to other cities, it's pretty low. Yeah.
But the thing that bothers me most about this is that they keep using statistics from other cities around the world, saying like, yeah, compared to Bangladesh or somewhere like that, it's so much higher, and it's like, yeah, but compared to cities here in the United States, and it's actually lower than that. Like you said, it's not even in the top 10. So
top 20.
Technically, you could say Dallas is as dangerous as Bangladesh. But they won't say that. They always skew it to fit their narrative.
Oklahoma City is more dangerous than DC.
Yeah.
Dallas, Houston.
Yeah, but it goes to show though that statistics don't change people's feelings, and the feeling of white people in DC is that there's a lot of people of color, and you just don't feel safe around DC, a lot of black people. Yeah,
I hear what you're saying, but just to let them know, DC is no longer a minority city, right?
Right. Just because you don't feel safe doesn't mean that it isn't safe. I'm sorry.
And so be clear, we're not saying all white people in DC feel that way, because DC is still a blue city.
Just enough.
Yeah. But those, I'm telling you, the people that are saying that are people that work for him and come there to work for the Republican. And it's amazing because half the city is unemployed. So you would think they would be on more of a crime spree, because the unemployment is so terrible, because he's laid off half the government. And then still nobody's asking, what the fuck did you do with the money that you're not paying people, fuckface? Anybody asking the question, what are you doing with all this money? Yeah, I know what you're doing with it. There will never be a ballroom, because that check is going straight to your bank account.
Right.
I was
church.
You know, what's so messed up is that they're trying to build this ballroom for next year, and it's supposed to be for the 250th anniversary of the United States or whatever.
It'll never make it.
And he has signed up for a UFC match to be inside this arena. I kid you not. A UFC. Yeah, like a Ultimate Fighting Championship. Yeah, Ultimate Fighting Championship. To be at the White House. Yes. Just saying.
Okay. Anybody white, please call me. Anybody white, please call me.
This is America, bro. Like, this is America.
Yes.
Okay. Again, anybody white, give me a motherfucking call. Because I got you. Are y'all all right with this?
He's got a portrait at the back of the White House that they're going to have a UFC.
So, you all, anybody knows how much I adore The Price is Right. Shout out to Drew Carey. Love him. He is an ultimate. I think he's a wonderful person, great host. He's so unracist like Bob Barker. I mean, he's like the anti-Bob Barker. I love you, Drew Carey. You have been entertaining us for decades, and you will continue. But on a showcase was given called Roses. One of the showcases, they gave a trip to DC, and they're like, and you get to go see the Rose Garden and the White House. It doesn't exist anymore because he paved over the Rose Garden that was planted by our dear former First Lady, not First Lady Kennedy, Onassis Kennedy. So this, I'm telling you all, you will never see this dining room or the sports arena in the White House come to fruition. Okay, so good luck on that. It's just another way to pilfer the money. So right before airtime, my crack research team, and by I mean swag, informed me not that we're not on crack, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you, we're sober and drug free. I was made aware of a story that involved the wonderful Candace Owens. And when I say that name, I always think of Bandis Bowens. I know.
Wow.
I'm going to invite her on the show to antagonize me. Our own Bandis Bowens, but this is so I was made aware that Candace Owens, that right wing darling, that yummy exoskeleton herself, has been spewing this right wing conspiracy that the First Lady of France, what's her name?
Brigitte Macron.
Brigitte. I want to say it like a Brigitte Macron. They got that real nasty accent in Brigitte Macron. When that bitch's real name is Bridget Macron. Okay, but they say Brigitte. Brigitte Macron. So Brigitte Macron and her husband, the Prime Minister of France, had sent.
Isn't it?
No, it's France.
It's France? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yes.
Oh, that haircut, baby. Them clippers and buzzed your brain. Ooh. No, I'm just kidding. The Macrons had sent her a cease and desist letter. Like, bitch, stop. She has been going around the world, and anybody listen, saying that Brigitte Macron was born a man. And according to my sources, swag, my sources said, she said she would bet her financial fortune on this. So she then, the week later, had been contacted by their attorney and said, bet. So it's on. Lovely. I was love to hear it. So they are now suing her, and she posted online, because I was reading the story real quick. It's going to cost her $5 million to propagate a lie, basically, right? Mm-hmm. And so she wonders, she as an Candace Owens, wonders why the president and the vice president, we're going to get into him too. So stay tuned because this is the fuck around and find out section. So are not supporting her, but President Poopy Pants, give me that photo of President Poopy Pants again. So President Daddy Poopy Pants himself, keep it up there while I finish telling this wonderful story. And so, Candace, while I tell the story, now y'all listen and look at that. This is who runs our country. This bitch, Mr. Dick in your mouth. Sue me, bitch. Mr. Dick in your mouth. Daddy Poopy Pants himself. So listen. So Candace is now being sued by the First Lady and the Prime Minister of France because she called her a man. She said, well, I have proof that Brigitte, Mrs. Macron, was born a man. And it's like, bitch, I was not. I have children from a former marriage. Even I taught Prime Minister Macron. I was his former school teacher, which is a very uncomfortable topic for them to talk about because the age difference between the two, and like, was he fucking his school teacher? That's what I don't know, but I digress. So they are suing. You can put me back on the screen, please. They are suing Candace Owens for an obscene amount of money, and she is now scared. But she's wondering why Daddy Poopy Pants is not defending her. Girl, I think it has something to do with your black skin. I don't know, maybe, but. Candace Owens, you have earned yourself a girl. Congratulations from the Saturday Sit Down team, and here you go.
Girl. Okay, girl.
And we have a lot of show to go, and so that means a lot that you have earned a girl in the first 24 minutes. Wow, look at you! So stay tuned for more from that story because I'm sure it's not the end. So what I googled is that she's no longer saying these things because her lawyer told her to stop saying these things. But she said it's going to cost her about $5 million to defend herself. What defense do you have? It's a lie. Right. I love that. So in other President Poopy Pants' news, he's looking to deflect from Epstein. Everything I say about President Poopy Pants, I'm going to say Epstein right behind it because it's all just a farce. So give me the Ghislaine Maxwell slide, if you would. So you see this woman here with this man? This man is a convicted pedophile, okay? And this woman was convicted of helping him bring in young ladies. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not a Democratic led thing. This is true. Courts have found these people very guilty. He allegedly committed suicide in prison, and she is had just been moved to a minimum security prison that they call Club Fed. Now, in case you haven't known, this is don't watch what's going on over here because Pinos will protect each other. So I want you to know now, not only is she in a minimum security prison, she is now out on work release. She gets to go, bitch, what do you do for a living but be a rich bitch? Okay, but she gets to go somewhere every day between 9 and 5 and come back, and she gets to spend like one day in the weekend at home watching cartoons. So, bitch, Malcolm, what do you think a rich bitch job is? Okay, like what's her job? No. Swag, what do you
No.
think a rich bitch job is? Like, what's her job? I don't have an answer. I just want to know what.
Based on what she was doing previously, probably running a masseuse establishment. I guess.
Okay. She a whole wrangler. She a whole wrangler.
But the thing about moving her is that federally, is genuine. It's been a genuine practice that like people convicted of the crime she's being convicted of, you don't get to be in a minimum security facility. Like you get the maximum security, and the fact that they moved her there, it's like
it's suspicious. Yeah,
it's very suspicious. But again, the people who need to be paying attention are not. Well, I don't know. They are kind of paying attention, but
they are paying attention.
They're really kind of like, well, we don't really like this, but we can't really say too much because we look stupid if we say like,
no, they are very vocal about this. I'm gonna tell you, they are, because I speak on Truth Social.
Not enough of them, because of course when they tried to when Mike Johnson sent people home so they wouldn't have to vote on, it's like, come on now, you can't keep kicking this can down the road. You're gonna have to address it sooner or later.
So I was going to say, like, the people on the right who want the Epstein files released still don't think that Trump has anything to do with it.
Right, but this is
they
true.
They really think it's a Democratic cabal, and they want it exposed. And they said you promised to expose it, and now you're not. And
now, but the problem with that, right? Because he's on it.
Yeah, I mean,
now
the problem there really isn't this a ball. It's just a criminal, who has implicated other criminal activity, right?
Now, Malcolm, I agree with you wholeheartedly, but the podcast bros, I hate when they call them that because I have to include myself in that. The podcast bros are not happy about it, and like Rogan and all those, they are starting to say, hey, well, maybe he has something to do with this. Is why he keeps kicking us down the road. So there are some people paying attention, and people with millions of viewers. Atlanta Mac, my rich bitch job she can't do because she ain't pretty as me. Whatever. She running the girls, the young girls. She is taking Della Reese's job of being in charge of the girls. Wow. Now, let me just tell you something, Galeen. Enjoy your 3.5-year reprieve, because when a new president comes, honey, you're going back to jail. I just want you to know that. We're going to have a new president in 3 years, and you are going back to prison, ma'am. So enjoy your time free now, and do what you got to do. So there's other daddy poopy pants news. To deflect from Epstein, because that's what he's doing best now. He's tap dancing and shitting on himself and doing all kinds of things. I pray for his ankles. Like he needs to do something about his Venus return, because those shoes are about to holler. But I'm tell you something. As a person, he needs to go ahead and do some exercises. So he announced the other day that he is going to be hosting the Kennedy Center Honors.
Yeah.
Oh, just let that sink in. He's going to be hosting the Kennedy Center Honors. First president in the history of the function that would be. He's going to be honoring a bunch of white people that we have not heard of, including country singer George Strait, and his one black that he could think of was the I Will Survive singer Gloria Gaynor. Now. Gloria Gaynor is very popular in the LGBTQAI community. Her song "I Will Survive" is seen as an anthem for the LGBTQ people, and the community and everybody is trying to urge her, "Girl, don't do it. Don't do it." So we have a clip here of one of the hosts from The View, popped on, and this is what they had to say.
a massive award from Donald Trump. The View's Anna Navarro just publicly told music legend Gloria Gaynor to reject a massive award from Donald Trump. Here's the deal. Trump announced he's giving Gloria Gaynor one of the prestigious Kennedy Center honors. But Anna Navarro, a Republican co-host on The View, immediately went on social media to plead with Gaynor to turn it down. She called Gaynor a goddess who deserves all the flowers, but said she wishes she wouldn't accept an award from the hands of a man who has attacked the rights of women, people of color, and the LGBTQ community. Navarro specifically highlighted how the gay community helped turn Gaynor's signature song, I Will Survive, into a worldwide anthem. She argued that accepting the honor from Trump would be a betrayal to that fan base. She even shared a personal story about meeting Gaynor and getting a keychain that played the song, saying she pressed it until the batteries died during Trump's first term. Calling Trump a stain on the prestige of the award, Navarro ended her post with a direct and powerful plea. Don't do it, Gloria. Now, everyone is watching to see what the Queen of Survival will do. The View's Anna Navarro just publicly told...
Not the Queen of Survival. Damn it. She sang a song. Bitch ain't cured cancer. She sang a song. Not the Queen of Survival. So, Gloria, we're going to throw, here at the Saturday Sit Down, we're going to throw our hat in the ring. Don't do it. Don't do it, Gloria. It ain't worth it. Don't do it. You know, it's not worth because you know these $5,000 and $10,000 that you get from the gays to do these cruises.
Well, you know what's so funny is that Tom Cruise is supposed to be honored, and he just said, "I had a scheduling problem."
Right.
You can make up an excuse, you know.
Right.
He's like, you know, I have some other things I got to do.
Right. Tom ain't stupid.
Tonight. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Right. Like the what was the Prime Minister of Ireland says he had to wash his hair and he's completely bald. I love that. I love that for him. Well, stay tuned. I don't know when they air. I'm not going to give y'all any station identification.
The thing about that story, the one thing I do want to say is when he announced who was going to get it, and he kind of, you know, said that they begged that the Kennedy honors begged him to host, say, "Oh, you'll get the best ratings ever. You will get the huge honor, and the ratings will go through the roof." I'm just like,
it sounds just like all his other lies.
Yeah, it's like he loves to, yeah, he loves template. It's like they said the ratings will go through the roof if I do this, and you know I'm the president of the United States. I don't have time for this.
And he says that same lie in the same voice, like he, you know, uses a voice to voice the other person. Oh, come here, please. You know, like they're trembling in their voice.
You know, he always lied when he'd be like, when they said, "Sir, you should,"
yeah.
Sir,
you know he's lying when his mouth is moving. That's when you know he's lying. His mouth is moving.
Right. I'm just gonna say this, sir. You should kiss the entirety of my ass. All righty. Now I've started a new segment that I absolutely love called "Fuck Around and Find Out." So, you know, when I'm on Beyonce, Gisele's Nose, internet, there are. So you have to find out. You fuck around first. You fuck around. You see here. You fuck. Let me just tell you how this works. Listen, Atlanta Mac. You fuck around first, and there's the fuck around meter. Fuck around meter can go up to 10, but then you go to the next, you know, corner of this, and you find out. So here you go. Fuck around and find out. So we're gonna play a clip, but we're gonna talk about each clip. Start off with my favorite girl, and she is amazing. I follow her on Instagram. She does Fuck Around and Find Out Fridays, and she pours large cups of tea for us to enjoy.
Well, it's Friday, baby, so you know what that means. It's time for some FAFO tea. Expeditiously. Yes, baby. First up today in the FAFO play, we have J.D. Vance and his toddler pants with his queer ass dance, the Maybelline queen who has future dictator dreams. Apparently, when he was on vacation again via the way of the UK, I guess you could say dinner plans didn't work out his way? Yes, baby. Staff at the Bull restaurant pulled a mutiny play and forced the pub to turn away J.D. Vance on Wednesday. Yes, apparently he had dinner plans at the Bull, but the staff said, oh, hell no, I'm not serving that dirty hoe, and they didn't show up for work, so J.D. had to change his plans. Now, the official statement released by people close to J.D. said he wasn't going to go there to eat anyway, but we know that's a lie today, because it just so happens, baby, a few weeks ago, you see, Miss Kamala Harris dined there. Yes, she was over there to attend a wedding, Steve Jobs' daughter, in fact. And she dined at the Bull, and they were so very happy to have her there. According to reports, baby, the whole town was abuzz for Miss Harris, you see. They were so very excited. They took to the streets to scream and shout. They couldn't believe she was in their town. But when J.D. came around, baby, the people took to the streets too. But not to welcome that fool. Oh, no. No, baby. That's not the welcome that they gave J.D. See, locals decided to throw themselves their very own party in order of pushing him out of their town. Yes, baby, they held a protest, and they called it the Dance Against Vance. They had beautiful little teleprompters everywhere showing this meme of Vance with no hair. And that's not all, you see, because according to local reports from locals that lived there, baby, they didn't want to see J.D. They said it was a major inconvenience for him to even be there. That it encroached upon their freedoms. They claimed, the locals that is, that the Secret Service came knocking at their door, wanted to see their Facebook feeds, their social media feeds, I guess to see if they were willing to bend the knee for J.D. But according to reports from the local police, that didn't go down that way. So I don't know who really to believe today, but considering the fact that we already know there was a few who flied this way of the US of A, and as soon as they got here, the Secret Service, the ICE, Border Patrol, and anybody in the TSA, well, they wanted to see their social media feeds right away, particularly for that particular meme, you know, of JD with no fucking hair, baby. You remember that report? I think they came after a French man and all of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and believe that the Secret Service went door to door for JD. He had to board a plane and expeditiously take off to Scotland to play a round of golf on Daddy's course. That's what he did. Oh, and by the way, just in case you're wondering today, JD has been on vacation, personal vacations, not state-sanctioned vacations to do a bit of work while he was there. No, baby, personal vacations with his family. 8 times in less than 8 months. Hell, he's only been vice president since the end of January. But if you go and look at the history of Miss Harris, altogether totaling 4 years, she left the White House to travel out of the country 27 times. And of those 27 times, we can absolutely verify that 24 of those times were nothing more than state-sanctioned political trips. 3 other times, even though she was in other places handling business, she took some personal time too. That's not a good look for you, JD. The fact that you're always on vacation, baby, and you keep going to places where they don't even want you there. It's not a good look, baby. It's pathetic, you see.
Sorry about the length. I'm sorry about the length, but I love it. I can't get enough. I've heard it. Yeah, and that's just surely the beginning of fuck around and find out today. Any comments on that, Malcolm? What you got?
No, just the fact that I think everyone hates him. No one ever liked him. I don't. And so I don't know why this is surprising. I don't know. He seems like, you know, the most punchable looking person I've ever seen in office. So. Seriously, you just want to punch
absolutely. You just want to punch him in the face. Swag, any comments about that? I love her, by the way. Please follow her on all social media.
I mean, it's just the pettiness of it all. It's like, you know, this I think this is not the first time that like he tried to go into an establishment, and they were just like, no, we would actually prefer you not be here. And he had a little tantrum about it. It's like, dude, nobody likes you.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, real quick, let's go ahead and give it up for white women one more time and play this other clip that we have. Dear white women, thank you for white woman. Thank you for this. Let's go.
So let's talk about Miss Megyn Kelly, the white woman's final boss and weaponized entitlement, who has decided that Beyonce, yes, Beyonce is her new tutor in the war on relevance. Ma'am, you couldn't even host a morning show without getting fired for trying to defend blackface. And now you want to police the authenticity of a black woman whose existence has literally shifted global culture. Be serious, be quiet, and then be for fucking real. Calling Beyonce artificial while defending Sydney Sweeney's wet napkin of a campaign is not only laughable, it's delusional. And you mean to tell me that the woman who built an entire empire off of her actual voice, her body, her mind, and her mastery of media is somehow less real than a girl whose entire career is curated off of nepotism, flat iron white feminism, and a healthy dose of collagen and cultural appropriation? Girl. The only thing that is unnatural here is how y'all keep bleaching history while darkening your spray tans. But what's new? Megyn, let's talk about you and your girl group of All Lives Matter backup dancers who love to sneer at black women in public while injecting everything but melanin in private. You hate us, but you want our glow. You mock us, but you mimic our cadence. You reduce us, but you binge us in silence on your playlist and in your Pinterest saves and the bedrooms that y'all love to lie about not being in. It's giving fan behavior with a side of racism. You say that Beyonce isn't real, sis, but your entire career is built on a personality that you put on like shapewear. And it's uncomfortable, tight, and does not allow you to breathe. So let's be clear. When black women have to bend and twist ourselves to survive in a system that your ancestors built, when we have to wear wigs, speak the language, hide the rage, and smile through the grind, that is not artificial. That's adaptive brilliance. That's ancestral ingenuity. That's survival, and you will never understand because you and your privilege have always been padded, powdered, and protected. The truth is you need Beyonce, not just to name, drop, and tear down, but to stay relevant, because y'all can't stop bringing up black women even when we're not the subjects, because deep down you know that this world spins on our rhythm. We are the muse and the moment, and you're just mad that we've stopped asking for your approval. So the next time you want to throw shade, Megyn, try a mirror, because the only fake thing here is the idea that your opinion holds weight in a world that Beyonce continues to bend in her direction. You don't get to rid the cultural cocktails of the woman who you are trying to erase. So keep black women's name, especially ones that you couldn't touch with a prayer and a Peloton subscription, out of your mouth. And until then, I'll wait. But I'm sure you're going to fuck it up again. Goddamn avalanche aborigine.
Wow.
Shout out to black women. I love you all so much. Speaking of, my beautiful cousin that's just popped in the room, the millionairestress. She's beautiful. If you have some bankruptcy credit issues out in the California area, look her up. She can represent you. Sammy, what's going on? Okay, titties sitting at attention. Howdy, y'all. Yes, titties. Let's give a hand clap, swag for the titties. Give it up for the titties. Let's give it up.
Oh god.
We love a good set of titties, y'all. Titties everywhere, titties. So again, I not a Peloton subscription. You better work it out. Yep. So I had the joy of seeing Beyonce this summer, and Beyonce did a whole vignette in her concert where she kind of scrolls through Megan's face. Megan did this rant of how Beyonce was trying to take over country music, and now she says this. You can feel however you want to feel about Beyonce's music, but you cannot take away her cultural relevance.
Nope.
Ma'am, you have been fired from every major network in the stratosphere. Have several seats and kiss several asses, please. That's all I got to say. And black woman, thank you so much. And she is another one to follow. I love her. I love her so much dearly. This next rant and fuck around and find out is going to come from a disgruntled white woman. And this woman, and if you looked at me and Malcolm Mondays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I tested it out there first. And it went over so well, I want to bring it back one more time. So Mondays at 3 p.m., Malcolm and I. But check this out. This disgruntled white woman. And she kind of hits the nail on the head. Let's go.
Now you want to talk about reading? Let's talk about reading.
I've had it with white people that triple trumped, that have the nerve and the audacity to walk into a Mexican restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, an Indian restaurant. I really genuinely believe that if you triple trumped, then you are all about preserving the lack of culture in white America that has led us to where people go and Bible thump with their AR-15s. Like, that's the only thing that I see when you get all white people together in the United States. There's no culture at all. So they have to go borrow culture from people. Even the word woke, they've borrowed from Black culture. I don't think you should be able to enjoy anything but Cracker Barrel. Get your fat asses over to Cracker Barrel. Quit watching NBA basketball. Quit watching sports that are dominated by African Americans. Quit going to Mexican restaurants. You want white culture, you go fucking live in it. But do not participate in any of the shit that makes America cool. And what makes America cool is multiculturalism. And if you want to triple Trump, and you want to browbeat DEI, and you want to browbeat gay people, and you want to browbeat Black people, as you've been doing for 400 years, and you want to browbeat this generation of immigrants that come over here and open up businesses earnestly, pay their taxes. You want to demonize them and call them rapists and felons and all this shit, when the felon is the teeny weeny mushroom cock piece of shit, Kankle's McTaco tits at the top of the ticket. I have fucking had it from top to bottom. White people that triple Trump should be banned, boycotted from enjoying the best thing that America has to offer, which is multiculturalism. Get your fat asses out of the Mexican restaurant. Get your fat asses over to Cracker Barrel, because nobody wants to see your fucking smug ass, teeny weeny, pink arm, big gut around. Nobody wants to see that shit. No one.
Kanko taco tits. I love that.
Oh, that is the best thing ever. I am going to have to use that one. Kanko big taco tits.
Cincinnati is definitely in the building. Listen, you know how many times I watched that? I couldn't produce the rest of the goddamn show. I was stuck.
I freaking love her. I love her. And she don't give a rat's ass, and she will give
Kanko's McTaco tits. Put it out there in the lexicon. Okay. Yes. Atlanta Mac. This bitch came from Cracker Barrel. I don't know because how I feel about that. Because Cracker
Barrel is white as fuck.
But it's my shit, though. It's my shit.
You didn't say it wasn't good.
I'm saying they got the best motherfucking meatloaf that you can get from a restaurant. That is. But Kanko's McTaco tits, America. Y'all are American today, I tell you. So you know, I told Malcolm after we finished doing Monday's show, I love doing the news this way, because it makes me and all our viewers feel better. We feel hopeful that we can laugh at this shit, because if we think about the seriousness of the times that we're going through, we will shit our own pants, and then we all be wearing Depends like the president of the United States, which apparently his new nickname is Kanko's McTaco Tits. Say it with me, America. Kanko McTaco Tits.
I'm gonna have to redo President Poopy Pants now, because that's got a little sting to it.
That's it. We're going to rename that. We're going to use the same. No,
we can use both. We can use both.
No, but I'd rather use Kanko McTaco tits. I love that.
Okay. Now I'm thinking about McDonald's serving tacos. Like, they could do that. Oh god! What would a McDonald's taco taste like?
Oh my god! Didn't they do tacos at one point?
I don't know.
I hope not.
They probably did. You know, they do everything else.
They do it.
Lord Jesus, I hope not.
I guarantee you they did it somewhere else.
They did pizza once. I do remember.
Yeah,
they did. Now in other markets, they may have done tacos, like I'm sure McDonald's in Mexico does, or Spain or something like that.
Right.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'm going to research that. So tune in next week while I go
look for McTacos.
Like a shredded. Wait, Mac has a great idea here. This is because I am here for this. Like a shredded McRib nasty. No. Now let me tell you something about McRib real quick before we move on. I do love one time a year, one McRib and a nasty ass Dr. Pepper. Just one McRib. Just
you
one.
think that Dr. Pepper's nasty?
I do. It tastes like
I love Dr. Pepper.
I was gonna say it's one of my favorites.
Like,
I don't
really?
drink cola. Yeah, I don't drink cola that much, but it's my favorite.
I know. I was like, when did you drink cola? But that's the cola that you right.
Either that or root beer. I mean, it's
no, I can't do root beer.
Can't do root beer.
No,
I like really spicy root beer.
Yeah, you're so old. You're such an old man.
Me or Malcolm?
Malcolm, really spicy root beer. No Cinco de Mayo, no Taco Tuesday, no fried chicken, no sushi, no beans, no rice, no Middle Eastern food, no hummus. Go eat your bratwurst, your haggis, your blood sausage, and live well.
Oh, God.
Sammy, all of that sounds extremely disgusting. Carbonated prune shoot. Mac, go sit down. Somebody told me Diet Dr. Pepper was good. And it's
Dr. Pepper is good. Yeah.
Somebody told me it tastes. Somebody told me it tastes less
nasty.
Medicine-y, whatever that is. Now, as I told you guys at the beginning of the program, M3 Male Media Mind is an entire network. We have all of our hosts are good looking. We still implement the paper bag test here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. We have to have beards and haircuts to survive on air. No, we have shows basically Sunday through Thursday. And different hosts each night, different topics on each of those hosts. So what I do, just in case you missed them, we know people have a life. I had Swag put them in a can, and I call it the Weekly Rewind. So, ta-da! Right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, relax, take off your shoes. We don't want to see your bunions. Keep your socks on, please. And relax and get into the Weekly Rewind, brought to you by Swag and his minions. Go!
So this is fuck around and find out. Yeah, don't touch his car. He's just about his car.
Don't touch any car.
Just get these guys to the street so the police can find them.
Oh, and Rap is an ass for this.
Damn. He just killed them.
No, he put him in the trash can. But
you crazy? You could have killed them. They're fine. Did you know there was a dumpster there? I might have. Yeah.
If it helps, the dumpster being or not being there really gives no guarantee they'd survive.
Doesn't help. What is it? It had better be good. It's beautiful. What do you think something like that costs?
My soul, probably, since I pay that.
I don't know, but I want to touch it.
I'll guess here, this might be his car. The Penguin mentioned a bat. Think this is the guy working with Shredder? Could be. Wait for my signal to attack. Nah, I got this.
Raphael.
Hold still. Take him down. We need answers.
You're welcome to try.
Newspapers
Now,
or radio or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Have you watched the newsreel that you have? Do you have in your newsreel that Trump has called the National Guard to D.C.?
I do. I think it's the last story, but it's on there.
Okay, let's get started because I'm so pissed. We're in time.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
Escalating in the U.S. over redrawing congressional maps before next year's midterm elections. Democratic leaders across the country say they're ready to fight back against President Trump's efforts to secure more safe Republican seats. NPR's Ashley Lopez reports.
This all started with efforts in Texas to draw 5 more seats for Republicans. In response, Texas Democrats fled the state to stall the legislature's approval of a new map. In the meantime, Democratic leaders across the country are looking at ways to secure more seats for their party. California Governor Gavin Newsom wants voters to approve a ballot measure that would change their congressional map to add 5 more safe Democratic seats for the next 3 election cycles. New York Governor Kathy Hochul says she's also making plans to, quote, fight fire with fire. Ashley Lopez, NPR News.
In addition to the redistricting arguments, President Trump has called for a new national census. These are usually done every decade, and the last one was taken in 2020. The data are used to apportion how many seats each state gets in the U.S. House and the Electoral College. Trump wants a new census that does not count people who are in the U.S. illegally. But the U.S. Constitution says a census must count the whole number of persons in every state. NPR's Hansi Lo Wang says it's not clear how a new census might proceed.
According to Article 1, Section 2 of the Constitution, no president can just order a census.
It is.
Congress has final authority over the census. Now, decades ago, Congress did pass a law that allows for a mid-decade census, but we're past the timeline for that. There is a new bill proposed by Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Of course, she's hideous. Look
It
at
calls
her.
for a new census, a new redistribution of House seats, and a new round of congressional redistricting, all before next year's midterm election.
NPR's Hansi Lo Wang reporting.
Yeah, so what's so funny to me about that is that doesn't really help Republicans.
It doesn't. I thought it was me. Okay, because I'm like, okay, bitch, let's go. I was like, yo, bro, like, damn. I'm like.
Right. Exactly. Okay, John, you got your hand up. What you got?
Oh, no, I was just going to say to everything that he said, there's a flip side to it, and I'm the representation of that. And that is for the slim guys that will not get a massage, because also you only see muscular men on massage tables. You rarely see somebody on the slimmer side. So the fear is coming from guys on the slimmer side is, oh no, he may press down too hard. He may think he's gonna break my bones or something like that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm dead serious. That's how some slimmer guys feel about going to a massage. So it's on both ends of the spectrum. And again, just like he said, when I was looking for one, all I saw was pictures of white men, but they were all muscular. They were athletic and built and stuff like that. You didn't see a slimmer guy as well as you didn't see a heavier guy. So it's on both ends, is what I'm saying.
Right, you're right, John. Even from me, I got a hot dad bod. I need somebody to move all of this. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying, like, I've tried, regular size masseuse that they were like, and I mean, I'm only like 230, 220. And the person could not, they couldn't move you, they couldn't turn you over. I'm like, you think I'm supposed to pay for this shit? Then you crazy. Yes. Or Malcolm, my favorite statement is, I don't work here. I'm not going to move myself. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that.
I think one of the things I liked that you said was, feeling empowered enough to ask all the questions that would make you comfortable. Like literally asking about where you are, how you do this. It kind of reminds me of how when people go to the doctor or something, and because this person is a person of authority, you accede to their knowledge of things, and you assume that they know everything that you need or want. But you get the best experience when you ask a lot of questions, when you, realize that you're the one to be catered to, not the other way around. So I appreciated that. I'm going to test out a a segment. If you haven't been watching Swag, you should be watching Swag Show Tuesdays. But you know, he has all these segments, and I think I'm going to try a segment. I'm calling it "I'm Going to Hell for This."
Oh my.
I mean, I love
like
the
graphic. I love the graphic.
I do the graphic.
He has worked on this for weeks, y'all. Enjoy.
The comments are the funniest shit. I'm going to hell because I'm laughing at this situation. And let me just play it. All right.
Hey, what up, y'all? Your boy Chris here. A couple things that happened to me in the last couple of days. So to get down to it, actually, I've been a side dude for, I don't know, man, like 4 or 5 years. The family and, you know, the kids and the immediate family and everything, they know me, and I come to cookouts. I've been to all kind of places. My lady friend, she up and passed away like a day and a half, 2 days ago. And this kind of goes out to some of the side dudes out there. What is my position? I've been around for 4 or 5 years. Yes, you got a husband. I understand that. But all the time I done put in, all the bills I done helped pay, cookouts, stuff I went through. My question is, as a side dude, and I've been around for 5 years, so can I go to the funeral? Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Chris here. So, make a long story short, today is the funeral, and I'm actually sitting at the funeral home right now. And I think from the last TikToks or whatever, her husband got wind that I was going to try to come here or whatever. I know, here goes nothing. Just maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't scare him too bad. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, look, I know you don't normally do this or whatever, but the lady that's in there, that's my girl. I can't actually come inside of here or whatever. And this is the last ride that she's going to have, and I'm like, going to go to the last ride with her. Man, I make it worth your while.
No, man, you trying to buy me, man.
No, it ain't that.
Come on around with it, man. Hey, I'm supposed to do this, but I'm going to do it for this time.
Okay. Hey, y'all, so maybe look, it's the first time that you ever rode with somebody?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever allowed someone to ride with me. Anytime I got the flames with my car, I'm not riding.
That was so creepy.
It really
that
was.
was extremely creepy.
Wow. I have never in my life.
And he
never.
has a smile on his face while he's doing it. Sir.
No, they're not.
In the presidency, and you got to match his energy. So you need a white guy. You just do. I hate that, but you do. So, I think
I believe in bringing the weapon that you need to the fight, and the weapon we need for this fight right now, we need white people to stand in the gap. We need white people to stand up and be on the front lines for this fight. Yeah.
J.B. Pritzker's net worth is a measly $4.7 billion.
Okay, all right.
Damn.
Come on.
Damn.
Come on, JB. Okay. Yeah, you can afford not to give a damn. Yeah. Yeah. I love that.
You know, I'm not into race play, but I'll race play for Damn.
You're gonna lose some values.
I will humble myself for $4 billion. What? Are you kidding me? Damn. Oh, oh my God. Sammy said JB Pritzker looks like his ex.
Oh girl, let me see what JB look like now, because I gotta see what this looks like. Okay. Okay. Oh, so I see Sammy's type. I see. Okay. Well, interesting. Leave that there. Please let's talk about that before we move on. Let's go through these comments and let's talk about the red dress run and the online stuff.
Sammy said, "You really don't, but believe what you want, Cream."
I really don't. What?
Your type. It's tight. It's tight.
Yeah,
that's probably what he's talking.
I guess he's saying you don't know what his type is, really.
Well, you said that guy was your ex, so that's one of your types. It may not be the type, but it is a type. Girl, I'm not dumb, bitch. You just said in your head. You said that man looking like he looked like your ex. So, bitch, that's one of your types, bitch. I don't fucking understand. What the fuck you talking about? What? Shoot the fuck.
Oh god, that's pretty good.
Me, when I'm responding to some shit you said, bitch.
Oh god.
And yeah, girl, we see. How old you gonna be, bitch? How old you gonna be?
Oh god. Oh my god.
Oh my lord. No, you're fine. Oh my god. That's a miss. I don't even know where to start. But that's so tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Blurred Council. My man Thick Knight was there with him and his merry band of nerds, and they will go through all the nerddom for the week and whatever they talk about. I have no idea. They were talking something about Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, you know what's funny is those were some of my most watched things when I was young. Ninja Turtles and Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen them do a crossover before, which is interesting.
Right. That was interesting. Yeah.
I haven't seen those.
So y'all can inbox him with the questions you have about that. I don't know.
Yeah, I might watch that. That sounds like
fuck.
fun.
I don't even know what the fuck around and find out was about that situation. I'm going to skip.
They touched Batman's car.
I'm going to because we're going to spend a little time. I'm going to skip over to Wednesday. I'll be back to Swag. I'm going to skip Malcolm. I'm going to have to ask you to be careful with your segments. You shouldn't have to go for the jugular like such. Sir, that was the creepiest thing I've ever seen on TV.
To be honest, like I don't usually find stuff like that.
I know. I was shocked.
Like
and the
I said,
fact they
I
had
was
a
just
booty call T-shirt on.
Oh wow! I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they booty call T-shirt. And so, did he want to get? Because he at one point in the video, we didn't show that part of the clip, but at one part in the video, the young man asked, "Could he go back there and lay with her while he drove her?" And so we're tune in Wednesday at 7 p.m. We're going to do a follow-up because I need to figure out that this motherfucker lose his job for letting a side joint ride in.
Yeah, that's the thing. I got to find out. Like I haven't gone back to his account yet, but how does someone do like the TikTok investigations? Like, how do I find the TikTok accounts?
Well, get with Swag on that. He can do the TikTok.
How do I find out all the tea? I don't know.
But the funny thing is, I saw another video commenting on his video, and dude said the comment section is worth it because like women were like, "Oh, you pay bills? Oh, okay."
Shit, I might have to hop in there. He paying bills and be like, "Hey, brother, you ever play for the other team, nigga? Shit, they're looking like cornbread from."
I am sure none of these women care if he got a side chick with somebody else or not. It's like if you pay bills, you can be my side dude. I'll let you. Ooh, Lord.
I totally get it, yo. I totally get it. But so tune in to Marco Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Apparently, every week now he's going to be creeping us out from things from TikTok.
I don't think so.
Well, I hope
that was just. I'm going to try to find some more fun stuff, but that just landed on my feed.
Great,
you know what I mean?
I enjoyed that.
So let me rewind real quick. On Monday, we talked about what did she call him? Cankles Mick.
Cankles tits.
Oh yeah, Cankle. Let me write that down because I'm not. Cankles. How you doing? Let me write that down. Yeah, let me. I'm for real. I'm write that down.
Oh god.
Cankles. Big taco tits. Okay, got it. Preserved to the notes. Got it. And I'm serious about my shit. So really, we just talked Monday. We just talked about Cankle's McTaco tits, and the fact that he thinks he's so smart, and then realized that the censors won't do anything for him, not a goddamn thing. Right. And so if he wants to exclude, so the Constitution says, y'all, Yeah,
You have to count everything.
very true. Listen, what that part. I was like, I'll line up. Shit, it's all good. Wait. Okay, exactly. White people food. Yeah, true. Only season that gets salt, that get no pepper and much. Right, exactly. I was thinking about the side dude. He's Peter Dinklage's from. Yep. Remember that? Did you see that Death of the Funeral? He was the father's leather lover.
Mm.
And
It's
the
been a
father,
while. I don't remember.
well, the father was DL, and they didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Old enough to turn these white married men out and still send them home to their ooh. We do not here at the Saturday sit down. We do not condone any of that. So I just want y'all to don't send me letters. Send them to Sammy. Thank you. We in hell. I got bills. I know that's right. Shit. I know how that works. Oh, I'm sorry. She also liked to call Trump a big fat titty baby. I love that. Kankles McTaco tits and titty baby.
That one's got a better ring to it than me.
Yeah.
Yes, I do slightly enjoy that a little better. And Tuesday, what inspired your topic from Tuesday?
Well, actually, because Michael does, he does larger. He focuses on larger bodies, but I thought it was interesting that John kind of presented kind of the other side of the coin,
inverse of
maybe some of us didn't think about it. And actually, I told John that after we did that show, Michael actually put another video on his TikTok saying that, like, yeah, I was asked this question. I think that's a great thing because I don't want people to think that, like, I only do large bodies, and that, yes, smaller, thinner bodies might also have some concerns that they don't necessarily talk about. So I thought that was worthy of a rewind. Plus, the beginning of the show kind of got a little messed up. we were having some troubles with the videos and stuff like that. Everybody was complaining about we were stuttering and stuff like that. So
now, and that Swag's on Tuesday nights at Tuesday nights 7 p.m. It's always a rip roaring good time over there. And I mean, what do you say about Swags? I mean, about Cream's Thursday night. The Diggler Digest.
Good time. It was just
the Diggler Digest.
It's always a good time, like, because we go through like pop culture and gossip and entertainment news and stuff like that. So sometimes Sammy will give us a review. We didn't have a review from Sammy this week, but
and I think Sammy is Cream's muse, definitely.
Yeah, they're funny.
Definite muse.
Sammy makes it a good time. Sammy is the unofficial fourth member of the.
He's right. Yeah, but he's definitely the outside correspondent for sure. We love you, Sammy. Thank you for always allowing us sometimes to have a good time at your expense. We appreciate it.
Yes.
And it's all in love. It's all in love. It's all in fun.
It always is.
So
yes.
That is the Diggler Digest Thursday nights at 7 p.m. It used to be at 7 p.m. Rich Mix, Greg, I need to talk to you about something important. Oh shit. Damn, that's scary.
No one ever likes to hear that.
I know. Instagram, the talented Mr. Drayton. Wow, that's scary. My heart just skipped a beat. Wow. Okay. The talented Mr. Drayton. On Instagram. I don't even know where to go from there. Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join Cream, the Diggler Digest. And if you're also looking for a great time to be had, check him out. Two Grooms in a Pod. His podcast is super funny. Love that to death. Check him out. It's so funny. I have a bookmark saved and loved, all those things. And if you're in the podcast mood, check out Malcolm with his the Bear part. That message just got me a little tongue tied. The M3 Bearcast. And if you have a message to get to me on the air, is not the way to do it. Okay, let me just stop saying. Do not do that. M3 Bearcast. He does every Friday. Every Friday. What time do you drop it?
Yeah, usually in the morning.
Okay. And if you are so inclined, please drop us and follow us on Patreon or become a Patreon member. Help us produce the show here and get exclusive content on our Telegram page, www.patreon.com/MailMediaMind. And Patreon is super fun. It follows up right after this show at 2:30. We're on for about 10, 15, 30 minutes, depends on how lively the topic gets after that. Shout out to Mr. Dion over there in LA. They are laying his mother to rest today. You're in our thoughts and our prayers. A special prayer goes out to the family of Dr. Danielle Spencer, a.k.a. D from What's Happening, everybody's little sister. Ooh, I'm going to tell mama. Right.
Yeah.
You would never forget that. Ooh, I'm going to tell mama. Really great. She grew up. She went to college. She became a veterinarian and never looked back. She will be missed. She had a long bout with cancer. Dr. Danielle Spencer gone too soon at the ripe age of 60 years old. If we didn't get a chance here at the show, we would like to give a special out to the family of Malcolm Jamal Warner. That happened so fast, I didn't have a chance to respond to it. You are a sweet, loving man who gave so much joy to this world. You continue to work well beyond the Cosby Show. Malcolm and Eddie, the show with you, and what is the name of the show that he played? Oh my God, he played Tracy Ellis Ross's husband on BET. That went for 4 or 5 seasons, and just really good TV. And then he was on some TV here recently. Condolences
I didn't know
to
that
him.
he had won a Grammy. Apparently, he was.
Yeah, he was a wonderful guitarist. Actually, he won an R&B Grammy a couple of years ago, I believe. A talented songwriter, gone too soon. At the age of 54, he would have been 55 this month. I think his birthday would have been last week. But definitely shout out to the Michael Jamal Warner's family. A lot of people passing away. A couple of Hollywood people. Somebody else passed away. I forgot. But charge it to my heart, not to my head. Those type of things. What I was about to say. I don't know. But you got some good time clips here that we get.
Yes, we do.
All right.
Shall we play them?
Yeah, we could use a mood lifter.
All right. Here's one I think everybody would like this one.
A lot of you ask me what FDT means, so I made a song for you. F is for fuck, D is for Donald, T is for Trump. Sing it with me. Fuck Donald Trump. F is for fuck, D is for Donald, T is for Trump.
This does sound like the whitest country music ever.
Well, I love if you read the caption. He was like, he pissed off his neighbors was that they were.
Oh yeah, that was perfect.
For church.
They were
so
going to
funny.
church.
I remember there was this festival for like straight pride or something, and they hired musicians to come, play, and they're supposed to be these Christian musicians. And this guy came up there, and this guy started singing this sort of country song, but the lyrics were basically talking about how someone was coming out as trans. Like pissed off the crowd. They were like, "What? Hold up, that's pro trans song." I love it. I love it. I would love to see someone perform that at like a MAGA rally. Just like Donald Trump.
Oh my God, not FDT.
Right.
You know what? You know what my favorite Donald Trump song is.
Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote.
The Donald Trump. Oh, I got my earphones in. Y'all can't hear it. Fuck it. Oh damn.
Oh Lordy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That was good.
Yeah. Okay. But of course, that's my favorite Donald Trump song of all time.
Right.
Did you get the baby? The one, the baby, when he was getting out of the baby was getting out of the rocking chair. I sent it to your I texted to you. Don't worry about it. Though.
I can play something else while I try to get it.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Let's do this. This for you Uno players out there.
Hey, real quick, boss. Let me see what type of niggas we got in here. If you playing Uno, can you put a draw 2 on top of a draw 4?
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you fucking can. And if you say you can't,
No, you
you's a bitch
cannot.
ass nigga.
Yes, you
and
can.
you don't know how to
Well,
play.
okay.
Yes, you can.
You don't know how to play.
Yes, you can.
Pussy nigga, draw 30. You thought you had me. Nope.
Nope.
I've been holding this red draw 2 the whole game.
All right.
Because I knew you was a fuck nigga. And I
Okay.
knew what you was going to try to do. You was going to try to go out with the draw 4. Nah, nigga, draw 6. Bitch, nigga.
All right. I got one for you. If you're a real Uno player, do you hold all your power cards and just wait to the end till you ain't got no more numbers?
Yes.
You be in
Yes.
LA, draw 4, draw 2, skip you, reverse you, skip you, skip you, skip you.
Out on your bitch ass, boy. What you talk about?
Uno, bitch.
Ooh, nasty
I'm
out.
done.
You ever had somebody go out on you, nigga, got a whole bunch of cards? You like, Uno, nigga, like, all right, cool, skip you, reverse back to me, skip you, draw 2, the color is blue, Uno out.
Over with.
Now you just standing there like,
Wait.
Nigga,
talk your shit.
you ever been down in Uno and had about 40 cards and then came back and won?
Yeah.
Oh my. Cause nigga, you got the whole deck. You got every color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Skip. Draw 2, draw 4, draw 4, draw 4.
Uno.
Reverse it back to me.
I don't like you. Skip you.
Oh.
Oh god.
You know, we had to stop playing Uno at family functions because it got, when my uncle drew a gun on my cousin. And so,
Oh no.
It's so. I'm telling you, families have had deeper feuds than like the Hatfields and the McCoys over some Uno cards.
we had to stop. We couldn't do it no more. It was just like we didn't want to turn the good time into a funeral, so we
played it on the cruise. Me and my family, we played it on the cruise.
But you have a civilized family. They're not,
No, they're not, because they got cutthroat. My sister, she was losing. She hit my brother-in-law. She hit him hard on the chest. I was like, "Dang, girl, what's wrong with
Not
you?"
the princess.
Yeah, I said, "Dang."
But Uno does have the tendency of bringing out like the worst in people. Like, absolutely. I think any card game though, Malcolm, especially like win or lose. Like I do spades like that. Like, I always get the worst.
Why I want that I want the no mercy deck because it's got like draw 10s in it. And it's like, oh gosh.
Ain't nobody playing. I'm not playing this shit. I'm not playing a draw 10. I get a draw 10. I think it's me. I think I'm too competitive. So like again on our Sunday night Jackbox games, I won't stop playing until I win at least because I'm petty. Fuck that.
Yeah, they have
be wearing.
I was gonna say they have this one version of Uno where it deals the cards out to you, and it's and so if you get it, it has the no mercy version of it, so that if you get a draw 10, it just spits out 10 cards right in your face.
Oh my god!
It purposely tries to insult you, like antagonize.
Right, that's the and so I'm not doing any of that.
They're trying to start fights with this thing.
They're trying to start fights. That's it. Well, you will catch the Drayton. You will not catch the Drayton family playing games anymore. We just can't. So
I can't download that because it's on Instagram. I had to do a screen record. I can't download.
Don't worry about it. It was the cutest. The little baby had spent a week with his grandfather, and then he started getting up like his grandfather. He was like, and the baby was like 1 year old. Okay, well, we have reached that time in the show anyway, where we have came to the happy trails to you. Once again, special thanks to Swag for all you do with the production. Both of you guys, thank you so much. And again, you can catch Thick Night tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's for him and the Blurred Council. Monday, Malcolm and I will be here to tantalize you and tease you. I am so glad he got a haircut. Like, it's so hard. You were one of your best homies. You're like, nigga, why is you looking like that? Right?
I think he cut it too low, though. I really wish he hadn't cut it as low as he did. But.
Well, I can't tell because you have earphones on. So is it mashed down or is that the side?
It's down. It'll grow back down. I'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
Yeah. Well, I just got rid of my hair, so I'm not talking about it because I was like Bernadette and waiting to exhale. My mom was like, "How low you want it? You want it low as mine?" I just really felt that. But and again, Swag will be back on Tuesday, 7 p.m. To tell us. Are we gonna talk about shit your mama said? Do you have anything from?
I do not have anything she says.
Oh, I love the queen.
Maybe I should call her and antagonize her just so she'll say something, just so I can have something to talk about.
I'm gonna record the conversation.
Go ahead. You never really did give us, the lowdown on how, all that went.
Yeah, and join us on Patreon. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did over the break. It was really interesting. And you can catch Malcolm again Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Thursdays is Swag with the Diggler Digest, wholly and solely entertaining both young men. And I will be back right here, same bat channel, same bat station, next Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your listening and viewing pleasure. Thank you so much. You guys since we've been back, I think we should leave you guys more often because the audiences have tripled. We should leave you more often, so we're gonna make you miss us. We're gonna start taking mid-season breaks. We're gonna take off 4 weeks for Christmas and shit like that. No, I'm just kidding. Some black shit. But again, join us on Patreon, www.patreon.com/mailmediamind. What happened to the song? I missed the song.
Oh, the one that Cream sang?
I still have it. It somewhere.
I missed the song.
With Mail Media Mind.
Yeah, that was pretty good. He just came up with something off the top of his head, just like
never gets old. Never gets old. Like to thank the regular Sammy. Thank you so much, Cincinnati. Thank you so much to my cousin. Thank you for popping in. That was a really pleasant surprise. Love you guys dearly. Thank you so much for all the way. Atlanta Mac, it's good to see you, bald head gal. I guess we'll be eating later. I'll see you shortly. Malcolm, thank you so much. I don't think I've thanked you publicly this season yet. Thank you for giving such a platform to our community. The LGBTQAI people of color. Sometimes we do one thing in the podcast world, and we're not looking at it as being smart or anything of that nature. It's about salacious shit, popping balloons and finding dates. But it really is. But I got stuck with the mailbox again this season. I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of it. So I was in the mailbox and somebody gave, and I was just passing on the gratefulness that we all feel, even as a host, and allowing us to be here many years. We lost old footage, but we have some. We don't have a lot.
Yeah.
Because when they stole it, they took the footage with them.
Yeah.
But just know we're gonna find some. We're gonna do some flashback shows and stuff like that. Because you have some, right?
Yes, because we replayed quite a few of them. Okay. And whenever we started Patreon, we had it saved. All the Patreon contents was saved.
All right. Well, speaking of Patreon, good segue, homie. We're gonna go ahead and close out today. Thank you. Go out and enjoy your Saturday. Make the world a beautiful place. And nobody told you they love you. We do.
On us every weekend, oh, the vibe's so fine. Saturday, sit down with Mr. Drayton. Shine.
You are now locked in to the Saturday Sit Down with the talented Mr. Drayton. Your favorite place for the best conversations. We're talking news, politics, entertainment, and possibly the ever